That's what's up. So the last one I started, you know what I'm saying? It looks like I did forget to make that mug unlisted. What it is, guys, it's your boy BlastphamousHD, and today we are here to tell you guys the story of when I got robbed at the gas station. And once you guys find out what I got robbed of, y'all gonna laugh. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, it was diabolical work. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, type of one in the chat if you guys can see and hear all of this. Type of two in the chat if you guys can't see and hear any of this. You know what I'm saying? What it is, my people. You know what I'm saying? Make sure to come through, say what it do. You know what I'm saying? Got some peoples here with me, you know what I'm saying? Bruh, it's like 12 a.m. What it is. Yo, what's up, Sharice, brother? Yo, what's up, Just Bug? I so like this mug up. You know what I'm saying? Now, when you guys super chat, this is an interactive story. So, you guys in super chats change the direction of this mug. Because I end up dropping secrets and telling on myself about a whole bunch of stuff that I shouldn't be telling y'all. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. What it is, Mr. Optimal X? What's up? I see, yo, what time is it where you guys are at? And where are you from currently? You know what I'm saying? Now, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be shouting you guys out for a couple minutes before we start the story. No, we gonna start it. Yo, so it was a hot day out here in Las Vegas. You know what I'm saying? I was kicking it with some homies. We were chilling, and we all decided to go to the gas station to get a whole bunch of snacks. We show up to get freaking snacks from the gas station. Yeah. We show up to get snacks from the freaking gas station. We park my car in one of those little spots where I can get gas at, you know what I'm saying? And then we walk into the gas station. Now, when we walk into the gas station, we saw a bunch of shady characters up in there. Wasn't that big of a deal. Happens to the best of us. You know what I'm saying? I walk out and I see two dudes. Now, with that being said, everybody who super chats, you are going to become a character in this story. You know what I'm saying? My homeboy Kevin, he is a boxer. He's an amateur boxer, and he was there with your boy. Yo, that's what's up, Just Boogs, that you from Alabama. What's up, Jack Avery? Hope you're doing good, having a good day, Brody. Yo, what's up, bros? Appreciate you for the compliment, man. Yeah. That's what's up. Hey, appreciate you for the compliment, Brody. Hey, what's up? What's up, Undam? What's up, Mad Dog? What's up? Yo, come on. All right, so, you know what I'm saying? Type of one in the chat if you guys can hear the audio. Type of two in the chat if you guys can't hear any of the audio. So with that being said, now I walk out of the gas station. I'm with my homeboy, Keith. You know what I'm saying? Keith is an amateur boxer. So we walk out together. I look out and see that right next to my car is a dude who's got my gas tank open, and he's got one of them gas cans, and he's got like a tube feeding it into my gas tank, and he's trying to freaking get the gas out of my car and into the freaking tank.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. That don't make
real life though.
Real life.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, no, it's all photoshopped.
Hey, chat.
I'm like, nigga. Yo, what it is, chat? You know what I'm saying? I so tell the chat people your name.
What's up, chat? I'm West Coast Rome. You know, Romeo. We just chilling.
Yeah. All right, so, you know what I'm saying? This is one of my roommates, really good friends and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Pant on Fire? What it is, Just Bug? What's up, Jax? Yo, what's up? What's up, Laverty? What it is, Yodi? You know what I'm saying? Yo, what's up, Sharice? No, so my friend in the story is a good person. You know what I'm saying? For real. So, we on our way. We see these two, you see this dude stealing the gas out of my gas tank, and I'm just like, nigga. So my homeboy, he gets all gangbangered up and shit. He gets ready to walk up and just go beat the dude up. And I'd stop him. I'm like, no. This could be funny. Like, you have to see this. This could be hilarious. So, You know what I'm saying? I tell the homie, like, look, follow my lead. So instead of walking towards my car, we start walking instead towards the bus stop. You know what I'm saying? Yo, so with that being said, let me know what time is it where you guys are at and what time zone you guys are in. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what's up. Yeah, yeah. For real, for real. Yo, what's up? All right, so we don't talk about religion and we don't talk about politics. You know what I'm saying? W's to the super
Super
chat.
chat.
For real, for real. W's to the mod squad for coming through and cleaning up the comments, making sure that there's not too many weirdos off up in this mug. So, I see the dude, we make a beeline for the bus stop instead of making a beeline for the dude because I already know if I don't want to spook the dude. I want this to be hilarious. So we start walking towards the bus stop and shit, and the dude, he starts like, yeah, I'm saying, he keeps on trying to steal the gas. So we get closer to the bus stop, and the dude keeps, stealing the gas like nothing's happened, and like nothing, like he ain't doing nothing wrong. So at the last minute, we make a beeline and go straight towards him. It's like, yo, bro, why you stealing the gas out my car? And the dude freaks out. He's like, no, 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 that's not what I'm doing. I'm not stealing gas.
That's
And I'm like,
crazy. Broad daylight.
broad daylight, nigga, over on Gowan.
That's crazy.
Nigga, that shit crazy as
At the gas
fuck.
station?
At the gas station, though. Like, I don't know.
He needed that.
Homie really, really thought like he should have been at least faster than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you gonna steal gas and then try to so with that being said, you know what I'm saying? I start grilling homie. I'm like, bro, you're stealing my gas, bro. Like, you're literally stealing gas. He's like, whoa, you calling me a thief? You calling me a thief? And I'm like, yes, thief, you're stealing my gas. You're literally stealing it. And he's like, what? I ain't no thief. Homie turns around, grabs this huge metal trash receptacle, you know what I'm saying, starts spinning around like he's building momentum up to throw this big trash can at me, right? On the third spin, you know what I mean, he releases the trash can the other direction. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't willing to throw it at us. So he throws the trash can the other direction. Me and the homie, we're laughing, right? We're dying laughing. Yo, that's what's up that you're from Cleveland, South. Yo, that's what's up, Andre. Yo, what's up, Xander? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Who's my favorite Dragon Ball character? Broly. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. What's the one? What's up, the one who? What's up, Timu? What's up, Salmesh? What's up, Alterios?
What's up?
Yo, what's up, Ooh Damn? Yo, what's up,
Everybody.
MC? For real, for real. What's up, Sal? All right, so with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Never trust the comments. They'll say that you're an antelope if they know it'll piss you off.
Oh, I
You know
already
what I'm
know.
saying? You
I'm
already
not
know.
I'm
Nigga.
very viral.
Understandable. So with that being said, you know what I mean? We the dude then he's like, yo, bro, what's wrong? You calling me a thief? So, my homeboy, he goes to try to fight him and I stop him again. I'm like, bro, don't beat him up. This could be funny as shit. You know what I'm saying? So the homie, he chills, and I just look at the dude, and I'm like, bro, so tell me again how you're not stealing my stuff right now. And he's like, bro, look, first of all, I got a $40,000 truck up the street. And I'm like, nigga, like, how do you have, so I ask him, I'm like, yo, how do you have a $40,000 truck up the street and you mistook my like $5,000 Honda Accord, 1996 Honda Accord as, you know what I'm saying, his $40,000 brand new truck. So I'm like, yo, come on, bro. So then he's like, okay, no, but for real though, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm a millionaire, man. I don't do this. I'm a millionaire. And I'm like, nigga, like, what the, like, bro, like, I just caught you stealing my gas. How you a millionaire? He's like, bro, look, no, for real though, like, I'm you know what? I'm gonna leave because I'm bigger than this. I'm like, all right, cool, go ahead and leave.
That's
So
a gas station.
me and the homie, we turn around, you know what I'm saying? I pump all my gas that I just paid for. I turn the gas nozzle, put the gas cap back on there. I walk to the front of my car. I open up the door, and as I open up the door, as I'm getting inside my car, who do I see again but the drug addict? You know what I mean? The freaking meth dude. The meth dude comes walking up to my car and shit, and he's wearing full-on trench coat, right? He walks up, and he's got his friend with him this time. So his friend walks up, And his friend is like, yo, we want to let you know, sir, we're gas pump inspectors. But yo, every super chat you guys send through, if let me know, you know what I'm saying, what crazy part of the story that I'm leaving out you guys want to hear. For a 2 in super chat, you guys get a shout out. For a 10 in super chat, I'll tell you guys a secret about the story that I'm leaving out. You know what I'm saying? For 20 in super chat, I'll get way more animated to start acting out the scenes and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Yo, type a 1 in the chat if you guys can hear everything. Type a 2 in the chat, you guys can't hear everything. Nigga. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying, the homie, you know what I'm saying, I get out my car and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, yo, what's going on? The 2 dudes, they walk up. You know what I'm saying? They're like, yo, we forgot to tell you, but yo, so what do you guys believe they told me they were? So they told me they were employees, government employees of a certain type. What do you guys think they told me that they were? You know what I'm saying? Nigga, did they tell me they worked at the Pentagon? Did they tell me that they, worked at the corner store? Like, oh no, we're just, making sure that everything's cool. You know what I'm saying? So, get this. They told me that they were gas pump inspectors. I shit you not. I don't think that's a profession. Is that a profession? I don't think that's a profession. Homie literally said to me, oh, yo, sir, just let you know we're gas pump inspectors. And while he's doing this, his friend walks up to the gas pump that they had just tried to steal my gas from and then starts inspecting it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, see, and he talks to the other guy, yeah, see, we got to report these numbers in. Oh, yeah, God, we got to turn this dial back. And I'm like, yo. Gas pump inspectors is diabolical. That's crazy work. They said they were gas pump inspectors.
So he had the whole shebang going?
Nigga. They had the whole shebang going. Yo, Patty Malar. W's in the chat. Thanks for the 10 in super chat. Yo, nice to meet you guys. Yo, hope you're both well. Yo, we're both well. Thank you for the well wishes, Patty. For real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Yo, W's in the chat to Lord Stark, Lord Kirby. Yo, W's in the chat for the 2 in super chat. Yo, they told me they worked in the 90s, my good sir. Sir. My good sir, Lord Star, Sir Kirby. Yo, tell me why. They told me they were gas pump inspectors. You know what I'm saying? Type a 1 in the chat if a gas pump inspector job doesn't exist. Type a 2 in the chat if, yeah, there's gas pump inspectors. I put an application in last month. Like, nigga. I'm like, yo, gas pump inspectors is crazy work. W's in the chat. Yo, appreciate you guys for your super chat show. Every super chat pushes us up with the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy work that they did that, but that's the thing. Yo, what's up to Quincy BC? What's up, Borderlands fan? What it is, homie? What's up? Yo, what's up, Chris Boxon? What's up, Sharice? What's up, Mad Dog? What's up, NCDV? Yo, welcome, guys. All right, so, appreciate you, Patty Mallory. Yo, welcome, guys. My pleasure to support. Yo, that's awesome. We love that it's your pleasure to support. For real, for real. With that being said, you know what I'm saying? Yo, next 38 weeks of super chat, I'm gonna tell you guys a way crazier story than this, because she has never heard these stories. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real.
I've never heard these stories, chat.
Nigga. The time
I've never even been on chat. So
understandable. That's good. This is good your first time with the homies. Yo. What's up, homie? Yeah. Hey. Understandable. Yo, so we don't talk about politics. We don't talk about religion. So the homies come back and they're like, yo, we're gassing, but yo, W's in the chat, them Patty Malar. Yo, we love that you love the energy, Patty. You know what I'm saying? You got great energy. For real, for real. Oh, so that's 2 secrets about this story that I have not previously told you guys. Okay, so let's see. 2 secrets. 1 secret is let's see. Now we were at my homies. We were at the projects at the time. We went to go kick it with my homeboy. You know what I'm saying? Let's see some crazy shit about this story that I normally left out. Oh my God. Okay, so his excuses was the funny part about all the crazy shit he was saying. You know what I'm saying? Freaking, he said that he owned a $40,000 truck up the street. He said he was a legitimate freaking government contractor for, you know, working with gas pumps and whatnot. He also said that he was a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? Made no freaking sense. So, with that being said, me and my homie, we just went on. We was like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? This don't make no sense. Something ain't adding up. And the homie keeps on checking for the gas gauges. So I look homie dead in the face and I tell him, like, look, you gotta get out of here, okay? We understand that you a gas pump inspector. We understand that, but technically you just tried to steal our gas. You gotta get out of here. And he's like, oh yeah, man, we're just letting you know that we're professionals. We're not like that. I'm like, nigga, yo, what's the craziest, what's the wildest homeless person you've ever run into? You know what I'm saying? Chat, what's the wildest homeless person you guys ever run into? Yo, so with me personally, like, I ran into this one homeless dude, and he literally said to me, he's like, yo, you know, hey, can you help me out? And I'm like, yeah, I got you, bro. Reach in my pocket, you know what I'm saying? Pull out a fresh, you know, freaking $10 bill. And homie's like, oh, no, I didn't mean money. I meant, can I sleep on your couch and live with you and cook you and eat food with you in your house? You know what I'm saying? Type of one in the chat if you guys will let a random homeless person live at your crib and eat your food. Type of two in the chat and hell to the nizzle. Homie got to figure out his own way out for this mug. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, what happened to Big Smoke? Okay, so you guys want to hear about Big Smoke. So type of one in the chat if you guys want to hear the story of when Big Smoke beat the crap out of these three crazy, mean, angry, toxic chicks. And it was messed up, you know what I'm saying? But they tried to jump his girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Type of two in the chat.
Hey, chat. From girl to girl, if she got her ass beat, that's just because, I mean, at least he stood
Yeah. At least he stood up for his girl. For real. He should not have tried. That chick should have not tried to jump his girlfriend. I'm going to keep it real with y'all. I don't hit women, guys. But if my girl's about to get jumped, I hit women, guys. Ain't nobody about to beat up a chick I'm with in front of me. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to happen. I've seen it happen to other dudes. And the chick, it don't go the way you think. You think a chick will be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, baby. Like, if you let your woman get beaten in front of you, bro, she is going to be angry. You know what I'm saying? She is not going to cook food. She ain't going to do nothing no more around the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, I saw a skit on YouTube. That shit was hilarious about that. So, you guys want to hear the Rondrell story? Deal. So, type of one in the chat if you guys want to hear a crazy story about Big Smoke. Type of two in the chat if you guys want to hear a crazy story about Rondrell that you guys probably haven't heard. Rondrell was Smoke's right-hand man. You know what I'm saying? So, actually, I'm going to tell y'all the story of Rondrell. I want to hear a crazy story about Smoke. All right, so type of one in the chat if you guys want to hear the story about when my school almost got shot up by Smoke and his whole gang because they got beat up by one dude. They got beat up by one guy. Their whole gang got beat up by a skinny nigga. That, I mean, I don't understand trying to shoot the school up, but I guess I would be mad as well. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, on this day in particular, you know what I'm saying, me and some of my friends, we was walking through the front door of the school. Smoke, you know what I'm saying? He was with his girl and shit, you know what I'm saying? So he's walking through, he sees this other girl that he likes. And he's like, yo. Y'all say, okay, so we got some, we looking for ones and twos, boys. Ones and twos. Okay, so if you super chatted through, you literally have more votes than regular. So Patty, you have the most votes since you're our highest super chatter. What story would you like to hear? What story would you like to hear, Patty? What is your vote? So type of one in the chat if you guys want to hear the story of when Big Smoke tried to shoot up my entire school. because him and his whole freaking gang got beat up by one guy named Chris. Type of 2 in the chat if you guys want to hear the story of when Smoke beat the crap out of these 3 chicks who was trying to jump his girlfriend in front of him, which I watched. You know what I'm saying? I didn't help the chick. And it's funny too, because the chick was always bullying me and the homies. You know what I'm saying? Like, you would bully me and the homies and shit, like rob us for our shit, and then expected us dudes to protect her once she got beat the fuck up by some dudes. I don't understand why she thought dudes would help her. I still can't figure out why she expected any help. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Tell the story about Chris winning the knife fight. You know what I'm saying? Nigga. Yo, alright, so we got 2 1s, 2 3s, 2s, 2s. Okay, so with that being said, yeah. Alright, so with that being said, in this story in particular, we walking through the front doors of school and shit, you know what I'm saying? When we get through the front doors of the school, Chris is walking with his girlfriend. And this dude walks up on his girlfriend and is like, yo, I don't like that shit you've been talking, you know, like, we gonna beat you up after school. Now, these chicks that walked up on this girl, they were always jumping us dudes in school. They were always like robbing us. And then when we would ever like try to fight them back, you know what I'm saying? Like, they would be like, oh, you're trying to hit women. And then none of us hit women, so we wouldn't fight back, right? So, with that being said, do I watch any Jet Li movies? Yo, what's you guys' favorite Jet Li movie? The One is a really good one, Borderline fan. For real. Yeah. That's what's up. Yeah. Yo, appreciate you, man. Thank you for the compliment, Brody. For real. Hey, that's what's up. About Chris winning. Can you tell a story about Chris winning the knife fight? I got you coming up, Fresh Catcher. Yo. Alright, so with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Type in the chat where you guys are from and what time it is where you guys are from. So, I'm freaking, you know what I'm saying? Chris runs into this girl that he had a crush on, right? When he runs into the girl, he's like, yo, you know, I want to get with you. She already had a boyfriend. Her boyfriend's name was Chris. And, you know what I'm saying? She's like, yo, he's like, yo, I'm not into you. I don't want to talk to you like that because I already got a boyfriend. Now, with that being said, I'm like, nah, damn that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, this whole situation is wilding and shit. And, you know, Smoke tells the girl, she's like, Smoke is like, yo, I don't care if you already got a boyfriend. You should take my number. And, you know what I'm saying? She's like, no, I ain't going nowhere with you. I don't want nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? So, oh, wait, no, that's a completely different story. Bruh, there's a lot of different stories with Smoke in it. So, on this day in particular, there's these 3 girls that's in school. They jump everybody. Now, type of 1 in the chat if you guys remember the Proud Family. Type of 2 in the chat if you guys have never seen the Proud Family. So with that being said, on the Proud Family, there's these 3 chicks that are always colored light blue or purple. They're called the Gross Sisters. One really big chick and one really small. One really small chick.
You know, shaking hand thing. Hey man, nice to meet you. So going to school.
The 2 small chicks would always watch the big chick fight. And the big chick would always be the first one to get into the scraps. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying, these 3 chicks were built like the Gross Sisters. So they walk up on Smoke's girlfriend and they tell Smoke's girlfriend to her face, yo, we about to jump you. We gonna beat you up after school. We heard you was talking shit. Smoke's girlfriend wasn't talking no shit. She probably was. But I ain't here to talk no shit. I'm walking with her, so I saw this whole thing happen. She's like, yo, look, like, yo, what do you guys want to jump me for? Like, I don't understand. And they're like, no, be here after school. We gonna whoop your ass. It's going down. You getting jumped. So they was like, okay, you know, she was like, okay, whatever. So the day drags through, the end of the day comes, we all meet at the bike racks outside. And, you know what I'm saying, Smoke shows up with his girl. Smoke shows up with his girlfriend. You know what I'm saying, they were waiting on the 3 Gross Sisters. Smoke's talking about beating these women up all day. For real. You know what I'm saying, Romeo Must Die is a classic. For real.
As I was at that age,
I would have to say my favorite Jet Li movie is The One. Now, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? With that being said,
in the morning, like
we're all standing there waiting to see the fight. Smoke is standing there with his girl. A whole crowd of people's ganged around already. I'm talking like 150, 300 freaking kids. Everyone's outside whenever Smoke fought because he was always known as the crazy gangbanger fighting drug dealer type of dude. With that being said, you know what I'm saying? The three gross sister chicks show up, right? They show up and they start woofing. They're talking shit. They're hyped up. They got all their people. And they're like, yo, we about to beat this bitch up. We about to whip this bitch out. Yeah. And, you know what I'm saying? Smoke is talking crap back. He's like, yo, ain't nobody gonna touch my girl. Ain't nobody gonna put no hands on my female. But with that being said, type of 1 in the chat if it's not lagging. Type of 2 in the chat if it is lagging. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know what I'm saying? The girls walk up, they surround Smoke and his girlfriend. They're circling her, you know what I'm saying? Freaking rotisserie style and shit. And they're like, yo, we about to beat you up. We don't care if your boyfriend here. We about to beat you up. And Smoke is like, yo, y'all not gonna touch my chick. And every time Smoke is paying attention to one chick, one of the other chicks from the other side will buck at his girl. So Smoke had to turn around, try to fight the chick or whatever, like buck at her, but he wasn't taking off on no females. They started using this to their advantage and like messing with him and shit, you know what I'm saying? So in one time in particular, you know what I'm saying, like one girl bucks at his girl, he turns around and steps in front of her to defend her. Yo, what's up, it's Optimal? Yo, what's up, Casper? Yo, what's up, Ivy Books? Yo, what's up, Steezy? Yo, what's up, AKZ? All right, so it's $2 for a super chat. 10 if you guys want me to spill a secret about this story. 20 if you guys want me to get more animated in telling the story. You know what I'm saying? It does get more animated than this. All right, so with that being said, you know what I'm saying? The girls are circling her. So one of the girls, they, you know what I mean, they take a shot at her. You know what I'm saying? They try to hit baby girl. You know what I'm saying? And when she does that, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so the big girl is the first one to take off on the homie, on his girlfriend. And Smoke turns around, you know what I mean, punches chick in the face. So the smaller girls jumped on Smoke's back, you know what I'm saying, starts trying to claw him down to the ground, you know what I'm saying, and then one of the other chicks, yo, W's in the chat to AKC 2001, yo, W's in the chat, yo, appreciate you, yo, I show, with that being said, yo, W's. The thumbnail is so funny on the last one. W's in the chat to AKC. Thank you for the super chat, Yodi. For real, for real. With that being said, we about to put the links up in the description just in case any of you guys want to super chat to your boy directly. You know what I'm saying? Anything that comes through the super chat is worth double points. For real, for real. Anything that comes through the link is worth double points. You know what I'm saying? So, we just put the link to the chat. We just pin that mug up. Alright, so, the link that's pinned in the comment section is where you guys can super chat directly to your boy. You know what I'm saying? Let me know if you guys do, so we can give you the biggest shout out in the world. Alright, so with that being said, what time is it where you guys are at? Yo, what's up, Sally? What's up, Mad Dog? What's up, Optimal? For real, for real.
What the fuck is
What
that?
it do, homie?
I've seen like 7 or 8 people nearly killed
What's
in
up?
from regular
Yo,
fights.
what it is,
I'm
homie?
screaming at the
What's
top of my
up?
lungs, "Fucking
Hey, what's up?
What the fuck are you doing?
Yo,
man?
appreciate you for the
Fucking
compliment,
do
man.
something,
Thank
man."
you. For real, for real. Yo, next 10 in super chat, and we gon' roast, next 10 in super chat, and we gon' roast the haters. For real, for real. Next 10 in super chat, and we gon' flame up the haters. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Yo, W's in the chat, the Pixel. Thank you for the 1 in super chat, Brody. W's in the chat, the Pixel. So, oh my God. So, hey, what's up, Scorpion? Yo, what's up, Mr. Imperial? Yo, what's up, Optimal? Hey, would have came earlier, but got distracted by Comica. Oh, you said comics. I thought you meant that there was like a comic book, there was like a comic book type of thing popping off, like a comic book convention. So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Nigga. So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? The homie pulls through. Hey, what's up, Scotty? Hey, what story? So, what story am I telling you guys currently? Right answers only. For real, for real. I want to see if you guys remember. Also, what time is it where you guys are at? You know what I'm saying? Yo, that's what's up that you like the X-Men. You got good taste in movies. Hey, what's up, Scotty Productions? Yo. That's what's up, Love from Bulgaria, brother. That's awesome that you send Love from Bulgaria. Yo, what's up? Men in Black is a great movie. What's you guys' favorite movie? You know what I'm saying? What's you guys' favorite movies? Yo, W's in the chat to AKZ. W's in the chat to Pixel. W's in the chat. W's in the chat to Patty. W's in the chat to Lord Star, Lord Kirby. Yo, Patty, yo, where you guys from? You know what I'm saying? Let me know where you guys are from. Okay, so if I don't read you guys' yo, W's in the chat to Borderlands for just gaining a membership. W's, Brody. Yo, with that being said, if you guys become a member, I always respond to every single member's comments. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what the comment is, regardless of what you're saying, regardless if you're talking smack, I respond to all my members' comments. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys want me to see all of your comments and not just one or two when you super chat, become a member. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe, grab a membership. You know what I'm saying? Yo, W's in the chat, the Borderlands fan. Thank you for becoming a member, Brody. W's. Yo, he just gifted a sub. That is freaking awesome, yo. Yo, Jonathan the Gamer. You just got gifted a sub, Brody. Yo, it's good to see you up in the chat, man. I ain't even know you was up in this mug. Yo, you was incognito up in this mug. But yo, W's in the chat, Jonathan the Gamer, you know what I'm saying? Yo, my number one super chatter for the last like 8 months in a row. You know what I'm saying? He's one of my day ones up in this mug. W's in the chat. Now I can always see your chats when they come through, and they won't be like sporadic and stuff. Yo, but yo, if you guys want me to see all of you guys' comments, not just your super chats, then grab a membership. You know what I'm saying? If you're really about that life, toss a membership to the homies. You know what I'm saying? I gave it to him. You know, I was like, man, that's the most pathetic. That's what's up. I said that in my mind. Yo, so what story? What story? I did say the first story. This is the second story. You know what I'm saying? Yo, so what story was I telling you guys? Because I remember we got to a part with a lot of oh, there it is. So, peep game, right? The girls are circling the dude. Smoke takes off on the big chick because the big chick takes off on Smoke's girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Smoke freaking starts wailing on chick, but the two side chicks, they jump on the side and they start clawing at him from the back. And what? Yo, since you guys sent memberships, we're gonna be super animated in this scary story. So, you know what I'm saying? The chicks start clawing at the back of Smoke and trying to drag him down to the ground. Smoke gets distracted, turns around, and pushes the two chicks up off of him. You know what I'm saying? Smoke has strength like the Hulk, bro. I don't care what nobody said. I never fought him. You know what I'm saying? Somehow, Chris was a lot, and I do mean a whole lot freaking stronger than Smoke. So, Smoke pushes the two chicks off of him. Now, when Smoke pushed the two chicks off of him, you know what I'm saying? Yo, W's in the chat to AKZ. W's in the chat to AKZ. We even more animated now. You know what I'm saying? PhD. Have you played the new Call of Duty? Yo, I have not played the new Call of Duty just yet. Yo, appreciate you, AKZ, for super chatting through and asking some questions. You know what I'm saying? I got you. Have I played the new Call of Duty? I have not, unfortunately. Now, AKZ, is off up in the crowd. You know what I'm saying? The homie Borderlands fan, Borderlands, he's off up in the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Pixel is off up in this huge crowd because we all went to school together. You know what I'm saying? Like all my super chatters is off up in the crowd watching this mug. You know what I'm saying? Because we all children. This is like 20 years ago. Yo, so the homegirl Patty, you know what I'm saying? Lord Star Lord, Casher, everybody off up in the crowd. You know what I'm saying? We watching this all go down. So we all get locked the hell in. Because this fight is crazy bloody. So, with that being said, since you guys are super chatting showing so much love, I'm gonna go crazy into detail in this story. Way more detail than I've ever gone before. So,
when I get into the lunchroom,
Smoke pushes the two girls up off of him. When Smoke pushes the two small girls back, and they fly back, you know what I'm saying? Freaking the big girl. We're gonna call her Precious because Precious was big as shit. You know what I'm saying? Big as a house, wide and outside out this motherfucker. If I saw y'all, Precious was so big. If I saw y'all walking with Precious and it was only the two, like it was only her, I would be like, hey, who they? You know what I'm saying? Like for real. It was like 8 women wrapped up into one woman. Baby girl was built like a really big, like an industrial size refrigerator. You know what I'm saying? Baby girl was built like a Snorlax from Pokemon, but just outside of his Pokeball. So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? The big Snorlax built female, you know what I'm saying? What's her name? Oh yeah, Precious gets up. You know what I'm saying? She rises up like a freaking, you know what I mean? Like some huge, abominable big woman. She gets up and she runs at Smoke. You know what I'm saying? With everything she's got. And like a rhinoceros, because she was built like it, she puts her head down and charges and shoulder, tackles Smoke with her shoulder like she's a football player.
I wasn't good at violence.
Like she's wearing shoulder pads and shit. You know what I'm saying? Smoke, not seeing this, turns around at the last minute. You know what I'm saying? Falls. He gets hit. You know what I'm saying? He goes flying backwards and shit. And he falls. And he gets the wind knocked out of him. Because Precious is larger than life. You know what I'm saying? So when Smoke gets the wind knocked out of him, everybody in the crowd is like, oh, shit. She just knocked out Smoke. You know what I'm saying? People lose their shit. You know what I'm saying? Cars stop in the streets. I'm talking at this point, you know what I'm saying? Bro, like, and at this point, the fight had gone viral. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, before we had, internet on our phones, virality, the only way to get viral in school is to be in a fight. Now, and virality means when you fighting, people running up on the motherfucker. So 3 people started with the fight. Now you got 1,000 people watching. You viral. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, fight goes viral. 2,500 kids are all watching this shit, crowded up. Now, the fight was being held in the person that lived 2 houses down from the school's yard. You know what I'm saying? And it was autumn. You feel me? It was October at the time. So all the leaves were brown, and the lawns had leaves every freaking where. Right next to the broken down gates and shit, you know what I'm saying? The chain link fences and shit, because it was a hood. You know what I'm saying? You can hear dogs barking in the background, you know what I'm saying? Birds and trees and shit. Now, with that being said, Smoke gets pushed back, everyone screams, oh! Smoke getting beat the fuck up, oh shit! Smoke, after he gets his wind back, gets up and picks up a tree branch that's next to him when he fell. And the reason why I say this is a tree branch is because it was shaped like a bat. It was like skinniest. It was like this thick at the part where Smoke picked it up, and it was this thick at the top of the mug. You know what I'm saying? And it was this thick at all the way at the top of it. So it was built like one of them freaking really big. It was built like one of them really big clubs, like the cavemen used to use back in the day. But it was like this long. It was big. So big that I didn't think Smoke could pick it up. Smoke picks up this huge freaking, yeah, I mean, like tree log, if you could call it that. And he walks up, bah, smashes it over Precious's head, over the top of Precious's head. Yeah, and when I tell you that if you thought the scream from when Smoke got pushed was loud, yo, you ain't hear shit when Smoke smashed this big ass tree branch over the top of Precious's freaking head. She got hit so hard that when it smashed into a million pieces on the top of her skull, like she stood there surprised for like straight up like 5 seconds straight. You know what I'm saying? Nigga. All right, so we gonna go check the door. Oh, I don't know who it is. Is it Uber Eats? I would love some wings. I ain't mad at no wings. Oh, cool. That's what's up. So, with that being said, you know what I mean? So, with that being said, Smoke smashes this huge branch, you know what I'm saying, tree log over the top of this chick's head. You know what I'm saying? After the 5 seconds, she reaches back to see how much blood it is, right? She feels her skull. And I was right there when this happened. She brings her hands forward, full of blood. Spilling out of the side of her hands. And she sees the blood. And we all saw the blood. I saw the blood. I leaned in to see it. You know what I'm saying? Like the blood is all up in her head and shit. And she sees it. She's like, ah! She falls backwards, holding her skull. She's like, ah! And now all the blood in her hand is all going down her face and shit, making it look worse. You know what I'm saying? She falls over like a ton of bricks, back first onto the freaking all the grass and the leaves and shit. She just starts rolling around on the leaves, getting dirt all over her. Ah, 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 ah. And I walk up and I go to see the damage, right? I walk up, I see all the damages in her skull and shit. Oh my god. Oh my god, the damage all over in her freaking yo. So if we for a 30th super chat, I'll tell you, I'll go into gross description as to all the injuries, all the damage, oh god, all of the blood, all of that. You know what I'm saying? For 40th super chat, I'll tell you guys this story in the most animated way. I'll tell all the details. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? What time is it where you guys are at? You know what I mean? And where you guys from? For real, for real. Yo, that's what's up. Yo,
Brian goes up to the
appreciate you, Brody. Alright, so, and for a 10 super chat, we gon' roast the haters. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Flame royal, they punk ass. Yeah. Hey, thanks for the compliment, bro.
Did you see me not get shit out that guy right there?
That's what's up.
I can't believe this.
Yo, alright, so it's 9 a.m. That's what's up. You said it's 4 a.m. Understandable. It's 10 p.m. in Hawaii. That's what's up. What's up, Borderlands? What's up, Sanim? What's up, Simply Illy? What's up, Breach? What it is, user? What's up? What's up, Pixel? Yo, what's up, AKZ? What's up, Borderlands, Brody? Yo, this situation is wild with Borderlands. For real, for real. Yeah. Did you miss my homeboy Sugar Daddy story? All right, so for 50th super chat, I'll tell you guys. No, for 50th super chat, you can super chat through and ask me to tell any story. You know what I'm saying? Even if you haven't heard me say it, just ask me to tell you a certain kind of story, and I got you coming up fresh. Now, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Baby girl falls over. Her injuries are crazy awful. You know what I'm saying? Blood everywhere. I ain't ever seen so much blood in my life. This woman, hearing her scream is what really freaked me out. Baby girl, it didn't even sound like screaming. It sounded like super duper loud sonar noises. It sounded like Aquaman when he's in the sea and he's like, you know what I'm saying, using loud noises to scare off other animals or sea animals. It was like, bro, her eyes were wide open, bloodshot wide, and she's just holding the top of her skull and screaming bloody murder. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Smoke is standing there, and he's got what's left of the tree branch in his hand, and he's waving it at other people. Yo, W's in the chat to AKZ. AKZ says W's. Yo, I love your energy, AKZ. You guys have great energy tonight. So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Once we reach 28 million super chat, we're going to unlock the crazy injuries. I'm going to super duper into detail. You know what I'm saying? For 50 in super chat, I'll tell you guys any details you guys want to hear about the story or any other story you guys want to hear. Just let me know. Any other story you guys want me to tell you. So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? W's in the chat, type of 1 in the chat. If you guys can see and hear everything we're saying. Type of 2 in the chat. If you guys can't hear or see none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Yo, what's up? Yo, appreciate you for the compliment, Burgle Cut. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yo, what's up? What it is, Ali? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Alright, what's up, Son M? What's up, Pixel? Yeah. Hey, appreciate you for the compliment, Burgle. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I'll tell you what, I'll be your master if you send 15 in super chat. I'll be your master. I'll teach you Harry Potter magic and everything. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the compliment, Burgle Cut. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so with that being said, so I turn around. Hey, what's up, Brody? Yeah, you got it. Yo, so I turn around, you know what I'm saying? And I go ahead and I see that
every day I would go to that.
That's what's up. Yeah, stay up.
Now there was only one other black dude in that entire school.
So Smokey's got this huge tree branch in his hand, and he's pointing it at the other gross sisters. He's just like, yo, who wants some? He's doing the Debo thing at the end of the first Friday movie. I beat him down, I beat you down, I beat her down, I beat you down. What's up? Who else wants some Big Smoke? Yo, who else wants some smoke? You know what I'm saying? And he's waving the branch, you know what I'm saying? And the two girls, her henchmen, run over to the girl, and they look at, and they ask her, they want to see her wound. So they ask her to lift up her hands. She lifts up her hands, shows that there's blood everywhere. She's crying, screaming, ah! You know what I mean? Because the injuries to her head are really, really bad. Pretty sure she got a concussion. It's really, really bad. Once we reach 28 more super chat, we will unlock all the details of her injuries. You know what I'm saying? That way the story's not too long. And so the two girls upon the two other gross sisters, upon seeing the Snorlax-sized gross sisters' injuries, they run up on Smoke. They're like, how can you do this? And Smoke turns around with the stick. What? Do something. And they're like, oh. And they turn around and run. So then when they turn around, they look at the crowd. And this is the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. Funniest shit. They turn around and they're like, and all of you niggas ain't gonna do nothing. Y'all just go sit there and watch. He's beating on women. We're women. And this was news to us because these bitches have been robbing us at knife point and at fist point the whole year. To us, this was equality, bitches. This is equality. Type of one in the chat, if it's equal rights, equal fights. These bitches want to always try to fight us dudes and rob us because we can't fight them and the women. We ain't gonna help them when a man stands up to beat them. This nigga's Batman pretty much right now. He's only beating the shitty women. Nobody who gets mad when you beat masculine bitches. Type of one in the chat. If Smoke ain't really do much wrong, they was acting like they was niggas. So we beat them like it. No, they beat them like it. I didn't help. Type of two in the chat. If you should protect all women, no matter how masculine, toxic, and mean they are. You know what I'm saying? Ew, there we go. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, spaghetti, food. So, oh my goodness. My bad, y'all. We was going the wrong way. So, with that being said, I'm not really looking to help no, you know what I mean? I'm not going to help no masculine female. You know what I'm saying? If she's yelling and screaming, always trying to fight dudes, I'm going to let her be great. Go ahead, have at it, bitch. You got it. You know what I'm saying? You want to fight dudes? There you go. With that being said, you know what I'm saying? The females are screaming and begging for us. One of the gross sisters grabs onto me. Help! Help! Help us! And I'm like,
throw something at him. Come on, baby, get it popping.
I've been robbed. I got robbed by them. They robbed me. I was one of the people that they robbed. Type of one in the chat if I should have helped. You know what I'm saying? And went in there and got stomped out by Smoke. Type of two in the chat if I did the right things. You know what I'm saying? And made sure not to help these crazy hoes because they was tripping. You know what I'm saying? I'm not helping them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. For real.
Oh my God. I didn't know there was
now what I mean by a masculine chick, you know what I'm saying? I mean a chick who's always yelling, screaming, you know what I'm saying, fighting dudes, you know what I mean, starting shit. If you protect those women, you will die. Real talk. And I really wish I was joking. I wish I was gaslighting you guys. But that's the quickest way to die is by helping masculine women. I don't do it. No, because you know what a masculine woman will do? Let's say you guys go out to the club, right? A guy looks at her, you know what I'm saying? Looks at her and says, "You're cute." You know the masculine woman will be? You know the masculine woman will do? You gonna let him talk to me like that? You get everywhere. You ain't gonna protect my order. You ain't gonna help me. Hey, and then run and jump in the dude's face. Hey, what the fuck you just say to me? What the fuck you just, and start trying to fight the nigga and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then when the nigga start beating her up because she yelling and screaming in his face, you're supposed to help her. And that don't make sense to me. I say let her be great, you know. But with that being said, you know, I will, you know, if I'm dating a chick, you know what I'm saying, I'm not just gonna let her get beat up or whatever, even if she is masculine. But at the same time, if she always starting fights, she's on her own. I'll give you guys a really good story about why I don't help masculine chicks, so I'm not gonna save them from dudes whooping them and all that shit. So I had a female friend of mine. Her name was, we'll unlock her name at 10 in super chat, right? So, matter of fact, we'll unlock her name. Next super chat, we'll unlock her name, regardless of the amount. So, with that being said, baby girl, she will always cheat on her husband, right? She had a husband, and he was in the army. He worked every day, busted his ass, hard work, getting shot at every fucking day. You know what I'm saying? All this hard work, all this mental anguish he went through to provide for his girl. You know what I'm saying? He sent all the money to her, and she used the money to bone other dudes. He paid her bills, he paid all her rent, he paid everything for her. And she just kept cheating on this nigga, right? Every time he turn around, there's a new dude, a new guy.
I'm just sitting there.
She probably cheated on with this nigga probably with like 11, probably like 50 dudes. More than likely, right? She cheated on this nigga with about 50 dudes, right? So after all of that, they get married, you know, because he was fucking up. He decided to marry this bitch because he didn't know female nature. So he's like, oh, I'm gonna marry her, blah, blah, blah. He believed the okie doke. He married her. She kept doing it. She started doing even more. She started boning even more dudes. So then, you know, she says she's pregnant by him, but, you know, you never know. So with that being said, one day she hits me up.
This is not mixed martial arts. You motherfuckers.
They're having a party. They all have a party. I show up. It's a cool party. Halfway through the party, they get into an argument. He tries to fight her. So I jump up. I'm like, yo, bro, we don't hit females, bro. What are you doing, bro? And he sits down. He's like, you know, my bad, bro. My bad. Now, with that being said, I don't agree with hitting women, even if they're on some bullshit. But do I understand why? Yes. Yes, I do. I don't do it. I ain't about to beat no females. But you can't say but I understand, my brothers. I understand. So, with that being said, the chick hit me up one day, and she's because he was in the army for 5 years. Every single dime he made, he sent to her. She spent it all on her bills and going and hanging out with other dudes. So, at a certain point, she says she wants to get a divorce from him, right? Take all of his shit. She cheated on him the whole time, treat him like shit, talk shit about him in front of everybody, treats him like shit, treats him like he doesn't even have any gooch, none of that, in front of everybody, right? Robs him for everything. And then in the end of it, divorces him for the rest. Right? So while she's divorcing him, she's at his house gaslighting this nigga. I know that's what she's doing. She's moving out, telling him how much of a piece of shit he is, how much of a loser he is, how he don't deserve this, he ain't gonna get that, he ain't a loser, all this other bullshit. Right? So, okay, guys. Type of one to chat. Matter of fact, what time is it where you guys are at? You know what I'm saying? I'm about to read all you guys' comments. Yo, what's up, Borderland? What is T-Raw? What's up, Eliza? I mean, what's up, Skank? What's up, George? What's up, Zane? What's up, Scratch? What's up? What is Trent? Yo, appreciate you guys for the compliment, man. The GOAT. He's the GOAT. What's up, Bloodmonger? I got Rob. Yeah, you missed the story. Understandable. Look up, King. What's up, Ranch? What's up, Jay? All right, so with that being said, she's gaslighting him. She's yelling, screaming about how insignificant his penis is and all this other shit. She's yelling at him, disrespecting this nigga to his face. All of this crazy shit. All this crazy shit. And homie, he finally snaps. She's taking all of his money. She's taking all the money that he got shot at for 10 years for. She took... You know what I mean? She's using this baby against him. She's Haley Bailey, and then when it comes to the baby, treating that nigga like shit, getting full custody, never letting him see his baby, but making him give her all of his money. It's crazy shit. Then she's telling him about all the dudes she cheated on him with. Yeah, I fuck this guy, fuck this guy. So this dude, she's doing all this while she's moving out of the house he's paying for into another house that he's paying for. He obviously gets ready to beat the bitch, right? Go. So like to all the people, they would throw their She calls me up. I would just look at it. Look back at them. I'm hearing him break shit, and he's yelling and screaming in the house because he wants to beat her. He's getting ready to whoop her for all the crazy shit she's doing, right? Saying shit, right? He's like, I hear it over the phone. She's like, Maurice, come over here, help save me. He's gonna beat me. He's been trying to beat me. Help me, please. And I'm like, hell fucking no. You know what I'm saying? Now, I would have went. You know what I mean? For real. I would have went if she had ever given me the butt cheeks. But she never threw me the butt cheeks. I'm not going to say no. I'm going to keep it real with y'all. I would have saved you. You probably watching this, Rachel. I'd have went and helped. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see a reason to die for somebody I don't know like that. You know what I mean? Now, the funny thing about this story is, Okay?
Only one
Now, with that
black
being
dude
said, oh shit, I said her name. Yeah.
which is probably
So look, with that
why
being said,
us black
you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
women
If we reach
legitimately
30 in super chat, I'll tell you guys the backstory about Rachel. You know what I'm saying? The crazy shit. For 50 in super chat, I'll tell you guys where feminism has gotten her today. Cause God,
into the back stairway where no one ever went in the morning, like 20 minutes before we
feminism didn't do her any good, man.
trying to smash, and
I be trying to tell females, I be trying to tell them, bro. All of that shit has caught up with her, bro. All of that shit she did to that nigga has caught up to her, bro. And nigga. Cause normally I wouldn't tell this stuff, but I'm not really cool with none of them. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I keep it real with y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Beat him up.
If we reach a 50 in super chat, I'll tell y'all everything that's happening to her now. And it is bad. She going through it.
I was like 2 out of 3. Good at dance.
Damn.
I was really good at sports.
I've been telling females to leave that feminism shit alone, man. Stop drinking that drink, nigga. Stop drinking that juice, ladies. Y'all gotta stop doing that. She is in a place where she's gotta pay for penis, bro.
Kids click.
That's the only time she's gonna find the dude she likes is if she pays that nigga. And she don't even know why.
For a kid in high school, he had
She don't even know why. It's hilarious.
with his dad, you know,
So, with that being said,
basically
you know what I'm saying?
freaking house, and
She calls me, Maurice, come fight him for me. He's hurting me. He's gonna beat me. I know he's gonna beat me. I'm not going. I literally tried to kick it with her and fuck. She said no. She said no. She flirted with me and told me yes. And then when I hit her up to kick it, she told me no. She just kept flirting with me, and then told me no whenever we were supposed to kick it. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not about to die for no chick that I ain't close with. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's a chick I'm current with, if she hit me up and say, yo, I'm being beaten, like this dude is trying to fight me, nigga, I'm on my way. You know what I'm saying? What's up? But if it's a chick that told me no, good luck, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You got it. What you need my help for? Ain't that shit? Ain't that funny how some chicks will do that shit? No, I'm not gonna. No, I won't suck stuff, but I want you to die for me. The fuck? I'm not dying for no chick. Yep. Yep.
The white buff dude who was in our clique.
For real. So, that being said, guys, this happens. You know what I'm saying? So the end of the fight was smoke.
In the middle of the circle.
So,
and they're just yelling at each other. Now,
the ambulance comes and picks up Precious. They put her in a stretcher,
Come on, baby, get it,
and they wheel her off. And mind you, she's freaking out. And it's bad. Real bad.
Looking at us.
She's got blood coming all out of her dome. She's baby girl discussion. So, with that being said, I'm just like, nigga. The cops come and pick up smoke. You know what I mean? And they take that nigga straight to jail. You know what I'm saying? For real. You know what I mean?
Communicating that, like, oh my God, I didn't know there was
That's what's up.
that I knew here.
Yo, that's what's up, our man.
To fight this dude, right?
Alright, so what time is it where you guys are at? You know what I'm saying?
This is the most pathetic shit I've ever
Yeah, I'm not doing it, bro.
in my entire fucking
Okay?
life. I guess
I love women.
Get some balls about
I
it.
love women.
In
You
charge
know what I'm
of
saying?
Brian.
But I'm not about to die for no chick that tells me no. I'm not doing
This
it.
motherfucker
Go ask the nigga that you tell yes to. Have him die for you. You got it.
Everyone who's in
That's
the
just me.
circle is just
You know what I mean?
like, this is a real fight. Like, this is the
But yo,
most violent fight they've seen
type of one in
in
the
their
chat.
entire lives.
If you guys would have died for the chick, if you guys would have went down there and saved her. You know what I'm saying? Type of two in the chat. If you would not have saved her.
In my school,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm not. I can't even do it.
At the top of my lungs, fucking hit him in the face. What the fuck are you
I can't even do it.
man? Fucking do something, man.
Understandable.
He
All right, you guys.
He looks at me
So.
and he sees that I'm disappointed in him because to
Let's
Brian,
see.
I'm an influential person in the school,
No,
right? I'm
okay.
somebody he wants to impress because I'm black. So,
like if it's my wife,
so he grips him around the
I
waist,
die for it.
harder,
You know what I
picks
mean?
him up, and just
If
drops
it's
him, right?
a family member, I die for it. You know what I mean? But
and lands on top of the guy, right? Now, this was
if it's some random chick,
where
nah.
in the ghetto school.
With that being said, I'm gonna tell you guys the other story about Smoke.
Pin him down with one arm,
You know what I mean?
Just start blasting the guy in the freaking
So,
face, right? Maybe even both.
The last time I saw Smoke,
it's about to get bloody.
I was at oh my god, I'm gonna tell you guys the story of when I accidentally snitched on Smoke. Scared the shit out of me. Scariest shit that ever happened to me.
Two people
So,
into a fight, and these niggas is hugging around on the ground and rolling around back and
word?
forth while making fighting stuff.
So, at this point, I'm on my way home from school. I'm walking with my homeboy Henry, right? And as I'm walking with my homeboy Henry, we just so happen to run up on a car that's a police car. Smoke. Smoke is being held up against this police car and he's in handcuffs, right? So, Smoke tells Smoke is being held up against the car, and I tell him, I'm like, yo, so I see Smoke and I yell out, hey, Smoke, man, keep your head up. Give him some motivation. Nigga, tell me why. Turns out, he hadn't told the police his name. So when I said, hey, Smoke, keep your head up, the police turned around, still having him face down on the car in cuffs. They're like, hey, man, thank you, bro. We didn't know his name. Good looking out. And Smoke looks at me like, man, that's not my name. And I'm like, oh, shit. Henry, I turn around. I'm like, Henry, what do we do? Henry is already in the house. He ran. I'm like, you slut. You goddamn slut. Type 1 in the chat if you guys can hear all the audio and it's not lagging. Type 2 in the chat if it's lagging hard as shit. You know what I mean? Hey, what's up, Reggie Shot? What's up, Corey? Oh, what's up, Optimal? What's up, T-Raw? Never.
Now, I feel fucking cheated. Okay?
Yeah, I'd say don't die.
All this goddamn time you had to fight
Yep.
this dude, and all you did was roll on the ground and hug.
All right, you guys, so I'm making sure
For real? No bullshit. I'm
that the chat is
standing
good.
there, and there's like 3 or 4 of us who are in
Yeah.
the clique. There
Okay,
was like
so
5
with that being said,
yeah, bro. All right. Did you
we
see the
freaking,
picture of that guy? He fucked him up. That's how we fucking do
so
it.
I accidentally snitched on Smoke. You know what I'm saying? Type of yes in the chat if you've ever accidentally snitched on someone. Type of no in the chat if you've never accidentally snitched on someone. So with that being said, I freaking, you know, I see that I accidentally snitched on Smoke. We run in the house, play Twisted Metal. I get the hell out of there. You know what I'm saying? All the way bad.
Oh my God. I can't believe this. I don't know.
All the way bad. Type of 1 in the chat if you guys want to hear the story of when I accidentally got my leg humped at the club by a dude. Terrible. Type of 2 in the chat.
You saw that, right? I didn't.
If you guys want to hear the story
in front of all the other people there, I mean, this would be the part where
when somebody shit
you know, I like said something dumb
in the front of Walmart when I was working there.
You know, I was like, man, that's the most pathetic shit I ever seen in my life.
Pretty much my shittiest day at Walmart.
You know, I just high-fived this motherfucker, you know, did the thing that
oh my God.
when they don't really agree with you, but, you know, they don't want to, like, let you know that they don't agree with you. I'm like, good job.
Oh my God. I didn't think you guys would want to hear that story.
Good job.
Look. Hey, they're both rough.
All right, man. If you guys enjoyed this,
they both
man,
rough.
Make sure to like, comment.
So,
and if you already
make sure to grab a membership. If you guys want me to read all of your comments,
I have tons of these crazy.
I read all my members' comments because I can see them.
Weird.
You know what I mean? But it's a lot of comments to read through.
Or I saw when I was
if it's not a member.
Till next time,
you know what I'm saying? Alright, so telling you guys a story when somebody got shitted at Walmart. The shitty story from Walmart. So I used to work at Walmart back in the day. I mean, when I worked at Walmart, it was a pretty freaking good time. Right? So with that being said, the worst time at Walmart, and if you guys want to super chat, you know what I'm saying? If you guys send it directly through my tip jar, you guys will get the best freaking shout out. Oh God, appreciate you guys for supporting your boy. Also, for attending super chat, I'll drop a secret about the story that I never figured I'd tell anybody. For a 20 in super chat, I will literally act out the story. You know You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Now, with that being said, I get to Walmart and I'm an employee, and it's the first of the month. You know what I'm saying? It's first of the month. I get there, it's chilling, it's all copacetic, man. There's a bunch of people up in there. You know, I'm a cashier. Now, I'm ringing up my customer, and out of nowhere, I hear a huge gas, like a big gas, like somebody that just died or something. Like, oh, I hear a big gasp. And now because it's so crowded in Walmart, everybody is super crowded boxed in. And out of nowhere, in the middle of all these people, a huge circle opens up. Like something crazy is just happening in the middle of the circle. Everyone's screaming. People start crying and shit. People start screaming bloody murder. Ah, ah. We're like, what the fuck? So me and the other fellow employees, we band together. We push through the crowd. We get to the middle of that circle, and we see that in the middle of the circle, everyone's spread all around, and in the middle of the circle is this big pile of brown ice cream, right? This big pile of shit. You know what I'm saying? And it had the nerve to swirl it at the top like it was dirty ice cream and shit. I'm like, what type of nasty shit? It's at that moment that we hear another gasp. You know what I'm saying? Turn around and shit. And there's another big circle opened up. And we get over there. Turns out that someone has left another big, huge shit pile of shit right there. And it's obvious that it was the same person that did the first one, because there's a snail trail leading from the first one to the second one. So then we hear another one. Ah! People screaming, oh God, what's going on? No, the children, save the children. And we go over there and shit, and it was literally like 3 feet away from the second one, which was 2 feet away from the first one. We see another circle's opened up in the middle of it. It's a really small pile of shit and a trail leading literally out the front fucking doors, right through the metal detectors. We're like, what type of thing? What the fuck? Oh. We never caught the guy who did it. The fuck?
We're like good dancers.
Type of nasty shit. We spent the rest of the shift. All of the employees spent the rest of the shift trying to figure out who was going to clean that shit up. Nigga!
Coolest and most
oh God! It was like, nigga.
That entire clique, he had his own
scary stuff, people. You know what I'm saying? You think you want to know?
He had his
scary stuff. Yep.
His dad, but
definitely good guy. So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to tell you guys the story of. Ooh.
If he had problems with some kid in school, he would give.
I'm about to tell you guys the story of when I got revenge on an extremely shitty Walmart customer. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, appreciate you, Mob Squad, for keeping the chat clean. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Brodies. Yo.
We were supposed to play.
Would you miss? No, you just missed one of the funniest stories you'd ever heard. So, with that being said, yo, so if you guys super chat 10 for 10 and super chat, I'll roast all the haters. I'll roast the haters for y'all. Got you. So, with that being said, I'm still working at Walmart. You know what I'm hearing? And this customer walks up to my line. Now it's 12 o'clock at night, and I got off work at 12:30. So I'm getting ready to go home. At 12:29, on the dot, a customer gets into my line. You know what I'm saying? This customer is like, yo, you know,
fucking other guy, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you still got to take me on as a customer, even though I'm late. You still got to take me on, and I'm like, sir.
Now me, I'm used
It's already 12:30. It's 12:32 at this point. I'm like, sir, it's already 12:30. I don't have to take care of you anymore. He's like, yo, no, you got to ring my stuff up. I've been here the whole time. And I'm like, sir, no, you didn't. You were not in my line before it was 12:30, so you cannot do this. He's like, no, you still got to. So he goes and finds my manager, brings my manager back to me. My manager tells me, gives me a write-up. He's like, Maurice, you're going, you know, you're getting the write-up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, shit. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you know what I mean? Let's see. So yo, type of 1 in the chat if you guys can hear the video. Type of 2 in the chat if you guys can't see the video. Can't hear this video.
I guess the other dude
for real. So with that being said, yeah, I mean,
grabs him around his waist.
Oh, my bad. I'm reading you guys' comments. Yo, what's up, Alex? What's up, Zayden? What's up, G-Rabo? What's up, Danny? What's up, it's Optimal? What's up, Alan? Yo, what's up, Scratch Beast? Yo, what's up? I got you guys. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Justin? What's up, T-Raw? Yo, hell from Vegas, Michael. Okay, Dr. We got to come out fresh. So that being said, this customer,
I'm screaming at the top of
he gets in my line,
fucking hit him in the face.
And he goes and gets another one of my freaking managers right after getting the first one. Comes back and he's like, yo, you know, he wouldn't let me, he won't ring me up. It's bad customer service. And the guy's like, oh, word? That's how you is? Gave me another write-up. I'm like, yo, no, he's lying. He's like, no, Maurice, the customer's always right. The customer's always right. You got your second write-up. I'm like, yo. So now, I'm mad. Because this is my second write-up. If you get 3, you're fired. Right? You know what I mean? For real. So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? With that being said, let me see.
No bullshit. Brian leans down and starts hugging the guy. I swear to God.
Oh, of course you are.
If you've ever seen a movie.
Yo, that's what's up, man. Thanks for the compliment. All right, so with that being said, yeah. So, alternate universe. I can only imagine.
No bullshit.
I don't have any stories about the alternate universe. You know what I'm saying? Not really. Never really been my thing. So, with that being said, I tell the freaking I tell the customer, and I'm like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, he's trying to say. So he goes and gets my second manager. I get my second write-up. You know what I'm saying? So then, after I get my second write-up, I come back, and I'm like, yo, you know what? I'm going to get revenge on this douchebag. Because I was mad because he had gotten me my second write-up. So I'm like, nigga. So tell me why. You know what I mean? I go, and he finally gets up to my line, right? He finally gets up to a place where I'm supposed to check out his, you know, items for him. This motherfucker starts putting his items on the thing and then handing them to me. Whenever he would turn around, I would triple ring up his items. So if he had 1 pair of tweezers, I would triple ring it up. Then he had to pay for 3 pairs, right? So I do this until his cart, which should have only been $250, it comes out to about $850, people. $850 out this motherfucker. So after he finally makes it up to the front of the line, homie, he takes out his card and he pays. And I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I was super nervous when he paid. Super duper nervous. I was scared shitless. I was like, damn, he's gonna kill you. He's gonna know. He's gonna get me. He's gonna whoop our ass. He's gonna catch me. He pays, right? I handed him his receipt. His receipt was as long as life itself. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn. So he gets his receipt, starts walking towards the door with his big ass cart. And As he gets to the door with his really big ass cart, he turns around and comes back. And I'm like, oh shit. He's gonna know. Shit, he's got me. He's got me dead to rights. Damn. He gets up to me and he's like, oh, bro. Again, I'm so sorry about the way I was treating you. You didn't deserve that. I'm so sorry. And I look at him, I put my hand on his shoulder. I'm like, sir, don't you worry about it. You have a nice day. He paid. His card should have came to $250. He ended up paying $850. Saw him 2 months later too. Scared the shit out of me. I thought he finally gotten the police involved. Because how do you pay $850 for groceries? The receipt was long. 17 things on every single freaking, you know what I mean? 17 of the same thing on every single receipt. And he paid. He didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? Then there you go. Yo, yeah, we never got in trouble. I don't know how he didn't know it was me. I don't know. Nigga. Yeah, we rung up his bananas as PS5s. Got him. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Once we reach 30, if we reach 30 more in Super Chat, for 30 in Super Chat, I will unlock the story of how I got fired from that Walmart. It's embarrassing. It's bad. You know what I'm saying? Top of, if we reach 40 in Super Chat, I'll show you guys my facial expression of when I got fired from Walmart. Because I was mad. That's what's up. Yeah, yeah. Hey, what's up, Zadie? How was the checks when I was working at T-Raw? It was pretty good. Checks were cool. Nah, man. Stephanie come dragging her fat job of the hut looking at the goddamn stairs. Can I make videos about these stories? Yes, I can. I'll put them up on the channel. You know what I mean? Hey, what's up, Josh? What's up, Brody? Yo, what's up, good man? What's up, Anonymous? What's up, Alex? Nigga. What's up, y'all? Yo, hope you guys are having a good day, man. For real, for real. Yo, appreciate you guys for super chatting. Everything you guys super chat through. It all goes towards making our BHD story times into skits. You know what I mean? We got to hire actors out this month. You know what I'm saying? Got to get camera equipment. It's going to be a process, but it's going to be popping. It's going to be fire when we do it. You know what I mean? For real, for real. One of the oldest scorecards. Yo, thank you, Quirk Ninja. For real, for real. You know what I mean? I'm going to start putting some of those BHD stories. Type of one in the chat. If you guys want me to put some of these, these BHD story times you guys are hearing right now on this channel with gameplay in the background so you can listen to the story. Type of two in the chat. If you guys don't want me to put those videos on this channel so you guys can watch them. BSD movie. That'd be fire. For real, for real. Yo, that's what's up. I got you guys. Yo, appreciate you guys. I'm gonna have some up tomorrow. Touching and patting and all that stuff up under the desk. Right as shit is about to start out of nowhere. That actually makes a lot of sense. Which since the library was so quiet, it sounded. Yo, that's good, Josh. That you're a YouTuber as well. For real, for real. Oh my God. To see the fucking table flip, I fall backwards, man. Yo, type of one in the chat. If once we reach the next super chat milestone, which is 50 in super chat, you guys want me to tell you guys a story of when my porn star girlfriend jumped out of my speeding car on the freeway because I beat her because I won an argument against her. I beat her in an argument. You gotta be careful, guys.
I'm really sorry, bro. I'm really sorry. And then he looks
Beat a woman in an argument?
like, but if this bitch puts her
Okay. Nigga. You got be careful, man.
bitch in the mouth. I love you, bro, but you know
You think you want to win the argument? You don't. Yo. All right, you guys.
when he's pissed off.
Once we reach the 50 in super chat, you know what I'm saying? I will be telling you guys a story
Every fucking body heard this shit.
of when my porn star girlfriend jumped out of
All staring at us.
my speeding vehicle.
Definitely because she's the one who
Nigga.
screamed at. She's just looking like she's shrinking by the freaking.
Why did she jump? She lost an argument.
Embarrassed, dude. And I felt,
You gonna die laughing once you hear the argument.
man, I'm like, I could've
It's
been
funny.
attractive and all, but dang, man, to be
Female crash outs are way funnier than men's.
bad for her.
You know what I mean? For real, for real.
I'm over at lunch.
So,
Stephanie sitting on the couch.
this is by far has to be my funniest fucking story, bro.
Let's listen to the radio in my room.
You know what I mean? For real, for real.
Lonnie closes the door and locks it.
It's funny.
And she turns
Because y'all know how chicks are.
Luckily enough for
Hilarious.
the sweet
With that being said,
sounds of Ideal Rock the Board.
with that being said,
Man, I don't know, man. It's something.
it sounds like an action scene. It was like an action scene, man. It was like an action scene. Yo. So next 10 in super chat, and I will roast the haters. You know what I mean? For real, for real.
We start making out, man. One thing leads to another.
Yo, appreciate the compliment, man.
Well, you know me. I'm a thirsty ass person. What the fuck I look like going somewhere without some damn protection? You know, I'm not gonna.
Hey, that's what's up, Stephen Kincaid. That's cool that you look like Steve Harvey, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And just as things
Yo, that's really cool, Stephen Kincaid. That you look like Stephen Harvey. That you look like Steve Harvey.
seconds away
You know what I mean?
not being a virgin human.
Hey, when did you realize you look like Steve Harvey, Stephen Kincaid? That does make a lot of sense because your name is Steve.
Quick, your mom
Yo, next 10 in super chat, we will roast the haters.
is the fact
For real, for real.
has fucking guns up in this bitch. I just
That shit was hilarious.
I just pull my fucking pants up and
Okay, so with that being said,
Lonnie, she jumps up.
once we reach the next 50 in super chat, I will be telling you guys a story of when my porn star girlfriend jumped out of a speeding freaking vehicle.
So I can't see what's going on, but I can
Nigga.
a couple of minutes later, I hear Lonnie yelling at
Or type of 2 in the chat if you guys want me to tell you guys a story
comes back in the room, she opens the door super force.
of when I caught my girlfriend cheating.
I come out the closet, I'm like, yo, what's up?
So I broke up with her and made her pay me $3,000 in order to get back with her.
Mom, isn't your mom here? Like, you know, what do I do? She
That's how you do that shit.
She only did that to fucking
How you do that there?
can't deal with this shit right now, man. It's really stressful.
Yeah, go ahead, do it, stupid bitch. We don't care. How we do that there?
Already went off and she was dead serious. So as I
Charge the bitch $3,000. Bet she play fair. Bet you she get fair. Bet you she act fair.
widest smile
Oh,
ever seen.
the 3K go hard.
Punched me in the shoulder like we're best friends. I'm
So type of one in the chat if you guys want to hear the story
no idea
of when
what it feels like
my girl, I caught my,
losing your virginity.
oh my God. Type of one in the chat
Malicious,
if you guys want to hear the story
so freaking mad.
of,
Imagine winning the lottery.
of when my porn star girlfriend jumped out of my speeding vehicle. You know what I'm saying? Type of 2 in the chat if you guys want to hear the story
Just call security on you.
of when I charged my ex-girlfriend $3,000 to get back with me, and she paid. Alan says to twerk, that's $5,000 in super chat, Brody. You know what I'm saying?
Neighbors knew
For real, for real.
any boys inside of her house while she was at work. Stephanie
Understandable.
started jumping
Are we getting some ones? One,
forth and screaming, you know
One,
what,
two.
man? I don't give a fuck that Lonnie has boys in here.
3,
I don't give a fuck.
4.
Lonnie comes running out the fucking room.
1, 2,
Please just go.
3.
And I didn't want to leave, but I was fucking pissed. Man. I walked out. I kept calling her for like a week and a half, 2 weeks, and she wouldn't return my calls. One
2.
day, I just so happened to
Bro, got them good stories. Yeah, man, my stories are good, bro. My stories are wild. Super wild. Way better than most YouTubers. You know what I'm saying? Most YouTubers have a story and they got to ham that shit up to make it good. My stories are fucked. You know what I'm saying? My stories are so wild that I usually ham them down. So, with that being said,
so she's like, well, you know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? You guys say you guys want to hear the story of when I made my ex-girlfriend pay me $3,000 to get back with her. I got you guys. So once we reach 50 in Super Chat, I will be telling you guys a story of when I made my ex-girlfriend pay me $3,000 to get back with me after I caught her cheating on me. Why not just be faithful? Like, I don't know why. I don't know why she decided to do the goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga. So let's see. I'm trying to think of a time. Okay. Okay. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna tell you guys a story of when I used to be a simp. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a real good story. I'm gonna tell you guys a story of when I used to be simping, man. And it's not like being a simp is a bad thing. It's not like loving women is a bad thing, but it's just so reverse good. It's just so reverse. It's, I don't know, man. Yo, I'm gonna put it to you this way. Every girl that I've ever gone out of my way to like give a bunch of shit to, you know what I mean, treat them like they were great people, all this other bullshit. You know what I mean? They would always act up. You know? Very normal. Hey, thank you for the compliment on my shirt. So, with that being said, let's see. So I used to talk to this one chick, and she introduced me to this gospel rapper, right? She introduced me to this gospel rapper. His name was like some goofy shit. I don't know. He was a gospel rapper, right? So I was dating this girl named Risa. She introduced me to this gospel rapper, told me that he was a really nice guy and that I should be his friend. Me and him, we become friends. We start going to the gym together. We start playing basketball together. We become super duper good friends. One day, she basically comes to me, and you know, one day I'm up in the crib. I'm looking through her Facebook. Yeah, I was snooping. I used to simp. You know what I'm saying? That's a side effect of simping. Checking the bitch's social media and shit when she ain't looking. So, type of one in the chat. If you've ever checked your girlfriend or boyfriend's Instagram or their shit when they weren't looking. Type of two in the chat. You've never done that shit. So, with that being said, I'm just like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I'm just going to, you know, check this chick shit, blah, blah, blah. And I see a message on Facebook from him that says, yo, from her that says, yo, leave me alone. I'm sick of you coming after me the way you're coming after me. What happened, happened, and we ain't doing it no more, so stop. And I'm like, word? So I read that. Obviously, that means that they boned. She got tired of him after the fact, and now she don't want to bone him no more. I'm like, okay. So she cheating on me. Oh, okay. So now I acted like I didn't know nothing because we were all cool. I go kick it with him and shit. Next thing you know, they're like arguing like cats and dogs. A lot of people want to know, how can you tell if like a girl is doing something with a dude in a friend group? If they just start hating each other like cats and dogs, bro. Cats and dogs. They start picking on each other real bad. I'm talking like real hate. That's a sign, right? So I'm like, why do they hate each other? Like, what happened? They were friends like a week ago, right? So lo and behold, I read that letter. And then one day, you know what I'm saying? Like, I found out about that happened. So then I went to him, and he tells me, he's like, yo, man, yeah, we've been talking about blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, all right, we need to go and have her, like, say all this shit in front of her. So we all get together and shit. You know what I'm saying? They're yelling at her. She's arguing with him as to who is the one that was coming after the other one first, and all this other goofy shit. Oh, you know, well, you're the one who tried talking to me first, and no, I'm not the cheater. You're the one. It was some goofy shit. But bruh, that story has nothing to do. That story has nothing on this story I'm about to tell you guys. This story is about the love of my wife. I mean, the love of my life. Hopefully, wife. You know what I'm saying? I don't even remember this bitch's name. Bro, I met baby girl at a VidCon. And man, when I first met her, she was the most in shape, most attractive baby girl. Look better than Gabrielle Union in her prime, bro. Way better than Gabrielle Union in her prime, bro. She was a certified stepper, bro. The only girl that I could say made me fall in love with her that goddamn fast, bro. Hey, thank you for the compliment. Yeah. Just broke up. Who'd you break up with, Malik? So, I met this girl at VidCon, bro. When I met her, she smelled so good, bro. She was so attractive. I'm talking baby girl was like 5'2", fleek titty, just perfect physical specimen, bro. And I'm just like, damn. So she runs up on me and she's like, yo, I love your videos. I watch all your stuff. I love your stuff. And I'm sitting there thinking she's lying. I'm like, baby girl, don't troll me. Don't troll me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You watch my shit. She's like, yo, I love your shit. I love your shit. I'm like, nigga, please. You know what I'm saying? Like, what 10 out of 10 watches me? You feel me? I got my answer a little bit later on. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, appreciate y'all, all the 10 out of 10s that be watching your boy. Y'all is out there. I've seen you. You know what I'm saying? Take me to dinner, and I might, you know what I mean? Like, maybe. If you open my door, you know what I mean? Open my door, and I might, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Freaking, this really freaking funny. So, we freaking kicking it in this shit, you know what I'm saying? And, I meet the girl at the VidCon. She says she loves my videos. I don't believe her. She hands me a business card. She's like, yo, I really love you. I watch your shit. You don't get it. I love you. I watch your shit. She told me she loved me like 9 times. And I'm like, sure you do. Whatever. I figured it was bullshit, right? I figured it was like a setup or something. So, 8 months go by. I'm chilling at the crib. I'm bored. I'm on my computer. I find her card. I look up her Twitter. And she's talking about me in a good way. So then I look up her YouTube. I go on there and I find a reaction video she did on my stuff like 2 months before the VidCon. I literally dropped the bag. Literally fumbled the bag, bro. Baddest bitch. Baddest female, bro. Baddest female. Literally the #1 baddest female I've ever had a chance with, bro. Like, I'm talking, she was a 10 out of 10, bro. She lacked nothing. She had a 10 out of 10 personality, 10 out of 10 looks, 10 out of 10 hobbies. You know what I'm saying? I'd have been happy just to see what it looked like. Took a picture of that shit. So, with that being said, with that being said, I'm talking to her on the phone and shit. I get her on the phone. We exchange numbers. We talking on the phone. She's talking all the nastiest shit right over the phone, bro. She said how much she likes me, how much she wants me, how much she wants to be with me. Bro, I believe every word of that shit. And I know for a fact that what she was saying was 1,000,000% true. She really liked me that much. I just fucked it up at some point. You know what I'm saying? We all do it. You gotta fumble a good one before you can, get the money, before you can get the next one. So with that being said, I like this girl. I booked this girl a flight. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I booked her a hotel room. I spent 5 G's on baby getting her out here. You know what I'm saying? Come on, girl. Yeah, bring it. Come on, bring it on out here. Come on.
Different colored eyes. I'm a sucker.
She get out here and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Freaking hair.
So I go pick her up from the airport.
Getting dared to like,
Baby girl got in my car.
I'll do it, and we'll all start laughing and joking because I'm a virgin. That shit was a big deal to me back then for some reason.
Smelling like something.
And
It was a good smell. You know what I'm saying? For a 10 in super chat, I'll tell you guys what she got in my car smelling like.
I didn't know how to French kiss.
That shit was intoxicating as hell.
I had done an exceptionally
Straight up. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? She gets in my car and shit, smelling all delicious and shit. And I made the mistake of, instead of driving her to my house to,
It was like when the little
you know,
couldn't talk good and
seal the deal, I guess, or kick it with her,
ship and the lobster was singing
I wanted to take her somewhere to become friends with her and shit.
and the seagull came in there trying to fuck it up.
Fuck it up immediately.
And just as he was about to kiss
I was supposed to take her to my house
that part happened,
and, you know,
that's how beautiful this kiss
stomp on her vagina for her. But instead,
So after I kissed her,
I took her to a barcade. I took her to an arcade.
people laugh at me. My
Took her to a restaurant. You know what I'm saying? Spent and did all this extracurricular shit with her and shit.
you just kissed
You know what I'm saying?
Bobby Joe, man. Who the fuck is Bobby
But,
Joe? Oh,
you know what I'm saying? All that did, you know what I mean,
you just kissed the bitch
was
name, bro.
put me in the friend zone.
Biggest fear as a kid was being laughed at and or
I took this chick everywhere, bro.
Stop the video right here, guys. I lost my virginity to a girl named
I was on some real Aladdin, I can show you the world type bullshit. I never do that shit again.
freaking out. This is gonna
I never do that shit again, bro.
kiss a chick with a
I fucked that shit up.
I go back to
So,
the party, the girl's trying to
now this is what happened.
you know, she's like trying to get close and hold my hand. I'm like, oh,
After I took her out the first night, we spent the whole day together, right? At night,
freaking pretty.
you know, I was taking her home, and I'm like, yo, you know, I'm gonna walk you up to your room. She's like, oh, no, no. And I'm like,
I'm actually trying to date this
nigga, how the fuck did we get to no? When she got in my car,
already didn't have
when I tell you,
hour of dying
like, nigga, she got in my car ready to go to my house to do whatever I wanted. And by the end of the day, of me taking her places and treating her like I gave a shit about her, she didn't want nothing to do with me no more. So I got her up to her hotel room, figuring we gonna capitalize from some of them feelings from earlier, her wanting to get with me. She's just like, nah,
tears in her eyes back door
we gonna talk
because I had considered
for 7 hours. So we talk for 7 hours and shit, we bullshit, we shoot the shit.
I go out back. She's sitting
And then after that,
she's crying.
you know what I mean?
Down beside her.
She's like,
After about 3-4 minutes of me talking to her, you know, I start making jokes.
she's like, yo, you know,
Make her feel better. The next thing you know,
you make a really good friend. And I'm like, oh,
and mind you, like I said,
one of those. Oh.
man, you know, I'm sitting there like, no, we can't do shit because I know that it's
So with that being said,
gonna just completely ruin any chance that I have.
the next day, you know what I mean, we go to meet up and we go to a bunch of places again. We have a great time.
Deanna's dad
And at the end of the day,
car in the backyard. So
we go to my crib this time, right?
completely against
And let me see, what's the first? This is the third day we hung out. We hung out the second day. On the third night, we went back to my house, right?
I don't know why. You know, one thing
I get her in my crib. I make a move on her. She pushes my hand away. She's like, nah. You know, you gotta wait. We gotta wait.
she didn't have her own place. She lived
And I'm like, wait,
15 too. We look at the car, we're like, man,
bitch, I ain't Mickey Mouse.
we gave
Wait,
Deanna's dad.
the fuck?
Now I had given up hope
I make another move on her.
of losing my virginity.
She curves me again.
Times I had been
And she's like, no, we gotta wait to have sex. I'm like, what the fuck?
ass shit
So then the third move I make on her,
on, and then when
she curves me again. And she's like,
I always kept the condom.
you know,
We get in the car, man. You know, we're kissing, we're hugging, looking to another. Next thing you know, it's
so by the third curve, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, it's about like the fourth time she curves me. I just go ahead and tell her, I'm like, you know what?
But from what I did know,
Oh, so this is what happened. So after the third time she curves me, she tells me, she's like, yo, just to let you know, the guy that I met, this one guy I met, the guy I met when I met you at the VidCon that day, this white guy,
and of course, me, I'm on high alert.
I fucked the shit out of him that night.
Find this out. I looked
fucked the shit out of him that night.
the window to see
But you
every single person that was
You
inside the
special.
party. They're
We gotta wait.
They're outside, man, and they're all watching the freaking car. Dude, I don't even.
That's the most disrespectful shit
Deanna,
you could ever tell a dude.
other kids, they had
Especially a dude like me.
chairs.
A dude that's grown up like me.
In her backyard previously when we first came out here, 'cause we had the same-
It's a trick, man.
These motherfuckers
Don't fall for that shit.
chairs from
If a female ain't fucking,
house
kick her ass to the curb.
and sat them
Friend zone that bitch.
inside the car to
Mm.
sit there and watch.
You know what I'm saying? Never, never, don't never do shit for a female that says no. Uh-huh. For real, for real.
The power of virginity comes
For real, for real.
because
I mean,
I was embarrassed.
So, with that being said,
Would warrant me stopping
baby girl, man, she like, nigga. So after she told me no and shit, after she told me she fucked the other dude the first night, but we've been kicking it for 4 nights straight, and I gotta wait
right as I thought it
all this other goofy shit, like she's special, like she's not, like, yo, and see, ladies, this is the problem, right?
either didn't change the
This is what's up, ladies. Because see, if you don't tell a dude. Why would you tell the dude that you just told to wait that you fucked the dude in the first night? So what she just told me was, you're pretty much a loser. BHD, you're a lame. You know, I don't like you.
what was going down. I turned my
You gotta wait. But the other dude that I met at the VidCon, oh, I fuck him that night. Oh yeah. Okay. So if that's the case, she tells me that, and then I go to make another move on her, and she curves me again. She tells me that whole I gotta wait shit, and I'm like, you know what?
over my right shoulder to see
I got you.
the front windshield.
We're gonna do the ultimate wait. We're gonna wait forever.
Windshield. Deanna's little sister
Forever.
standing
So I tell her,
front of the fucking
here,
car hood.
and what's messed up is
The car from the other side of the window.
she was literally the perfect woman for me. Aside from her not running her butt cheeks. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck how awesome a woman is. I don't give a shit.
So freaking out, like, what the
You know what I mean? If shit ain't popping, then shit ain't popping.
a little bit of back
You know what I'm saying? Females be all out here with that bullshit. Oh, you gotta,
love, admiration,
you know,
and just
you shouldn't care about sex and blah, 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 blah. And you should just want friendship and Eskimo kisses and handholds and running together in a beautiful poppy seed field, like all that goofy shit.
this little girl was
I don't want that shit at all.
years.
I don't want none of that shit. Y'all can have that shit, bro. That shit is a trap. I don't want no poppy seed field running through it. I don't want none of that goofy shit. So I don't want no Eskimo kisses. I don't want none of that shit. So with that being said,
They're trying to uppercut me right in
you know what I mean? Like, baby girl was fire. I ain't want to do with that shit no more. So I tell her. And the wild thing is, before that, we had the perfect session. The perfect hangout session, bro. We, like, I'm telling you, bro.
She would go out of her way to tell
Either that woman was the perfect female for me, or
I don't understand how
she was
and she knew how to
a master at her craft.
one time. I ended up collectively giving this bitch
She was a master at personality imitation, bro. But the stuff that she liked, I ended up liking. It made no sense, bro. We filmed a Let's Play. If that woman would have acted right, you know what I'm saying? Me and that chick, bro, we would have built probably the biggest YouTube channel in the world with me and her on it. We'd have built the biggest YouTube channel in the world, bro. But I don't want nothing to do with no chick that want to tell me no. No word, no. All right, well, that's what that is. I don't want shit to do with it. So, with that being said, baby girl, she tells me, she's like, yo. Now while she's there, we're playing video games. We had the best time. We played Battletoads. Perfect vibe. Played music. All the same musical taste. We like the same food. We had the same conversations. Everything flowed. Perfect vibe.
Ran on a little bit long.
Bruh. But, you know what I'm saying? I guess females don't, you know what I mean? You know how females is. So with that being said, after all of that, and then she told me the shit about the other white guy, I was done with it, nigga. I ain't want shit to do with that shit no more. I was disgusted. So baby girl, she's like, yo, so, you know, we're gonna film a bunch of, after she tells me that she fucked the other dude immediately, and that, you know, all this other goofy shit, right? She's like, yo, so we're gonna hang out, and so I'm like, yo, hey, so come on, get your stuff, I'm about to take you home. Cause like, you know what I mean, I done been making moves on you and shit. I just been trying to hit shit, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna take you home. Come on, I'm gonna take you home. And she's like, wait, no, but like, can't we still hang out? I'm like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Cause if you keep kicking it, if you stay here, I'm gonna just keep trying to smash. I'm gonna just keep trying to fuck. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? If you stay here and shit, it's better off than if I just like, you know what I'm saying, send you home. Because if you stay here, I'm just gonna keep trying to fuck. You know what I'm saying? So I just take you back to your hotel room. And she's like, wait, but okay, so I'm coming back tomorrow, right? And I'm like, I'm gonna be busy tomorrow. I got stuff to do tomorrow. And then she's like, okay, so we're gonna hang out before I fly back to wherever the fuck she's from. And I'm like, yeah, well, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see what's up. I'm gonna see what I can do. Like, you know, So she's like, oh, okay. So then I'm like, so then, you know what I'm saying? She freaking, so then I'm driving her home. I drive her home, get her to the hotel room. You know what I mean? And she, when she gets to the hotel room, she asked me for a hug because I walk her to the door because, you know, I don't want nothing to happen to her. So I get her to the door and she goes to freaking, she goes to give me a hug. I stop her. I give her that. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. Have a nice night. And she's like, and I turn around, start walking away. I turn around, she's like, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, females be trying to pull that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Bro, so there's a secret ending to that story. You know what I'm saying? For 30 in Super Chat, I'll tell you guys a secret ending to it. You know what I'm saying? For 40 in Super Chat, you know what I'm saying? I'll act that whole mug out. Tell y'all everything. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. It's wild. So, baby girl, she calls me, right? And she's like, yo. Yeah, I'm saying, she calls me like after she takes off, right? After she goes on, yo, W's in the chat to Sebastian, Brody. W's in the chat. So she calls me. She's like, yo, we should, we got to hang out. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you for everything you did for me while I was out there. And I'm like, okay, that's what's up. She's like, yo, so when can I come out there and hang out again? And I'm like, yo, I'm going to keep it real with you. Oh, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Yo, so W's in the chat to Sebastian. Yo, because I'm going to keep it real, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I lost the spark I had for her. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, bro, like, I just ain't with that. I don't want no chick that's going to keep telling me no. You know what I'm saying? So she's like, yo, I want to come out there and see you. I miss you. I want to see you. I'm like, yo, get the fuck away from me, nigga. Right? And it's funny, because after that, I treated her like a straight guy. Straight up dude. I'm trying to hear the rest of this story. Understandable. You know what I'm saying? Once we reach 28 more in Super Chat, I'll tell you guys a secret ending to the story. You know what I'm saying? Because she actually calls me up like 6 months later. It was freaking wild, bro.
Because I realized, okay, well, the car doors are locked. So I turned back around, man.
I ain't getting friend zone for no female, bro.
You can only
You know what I'm saying?
imagine the terror that
And if you watching it, and if you watching this video, chick,
jingling behind me,
nigga.
the fucking banging on the window.
I mean, yeah,
This motherfucker had
you know what I'm saying?
him slip the key into the fucking lock.
Because when she called me back that second time,
Things kicked in.
like 8 months later,
The other door on the
baby girl sounded like she was going through it. Baby girl sounded like she was going through it in the dating pool.
fucking naked,
You know what I'm saying?
waist down, and I'm
Go call me back. Like, oh, hey, BHD, no, let's, we should hang out. Like, I'm like, nah, bitch, whatever happened? I thought I got to wait. You know what I'm saying? I'm not your type, ain't I? Uh-huh. You should go get with the dude that's your type. I ain't doing this shit. You know what I mean? That shit was wild.
14-year-old, I look behind me, this motherfucker still chasing me. I start hopping gates. Something I had gotten particularly good at, given my years in the inner city. Hopping gates, I'm running through people's backyards, man. I get on my block and I start hopping.
I'm reading you guys' I'm reading you guys' compliments.
I get home,
Read you guys'
my mom was sweet, which was another fucking fear I had, man, because there's really nothing that I could say.
But yeah, man,
Get me off the hook. If
that's wildin', bro.
with no fucking pants or drawers.
Baby girl really thought I was a simp.
Say to that. I went up in my room, man. You know,
How old am I? I'll be 99 in October.
this time, man.
You know what I mean?
Sit in my room, and I never forget this shit, man.
But yeah, baby girl really thought I was a simp. You know what I'm saying?
I come to an extremely
But yo, so type of 1 in the chat if you guys want me to stay and keep telling you guys the stories. Type of 2 in the chat if you guys are probably getting ready to go to sleep and I should probably roll up out of this mug. I don't want to keep you guys around for too long if you guys are, you know what I mean?
for like 4.5 hours. I played Max Payne 1. I'm just sitting there the whole time. I'm sitting there on my couch playing Max Payne. I wanted to be awake.
For real, for real.
And his dad came knocking on my front door so that I could try to make it seem like he was lying and it wasn't true and whatnot, you know. But he never came. He never came to my front door, man. I just sat there.
Nah, I ain't got no kids, Michael.
I even kept the volume
For real, Brody.
knock on the front
I ain't got no kids, bro.
But he never,
You know what I'm saying?
never freaking, came and knocked on my door. I remember my homeboy Brandon calling me. He's like, hey, yo, man, I'm at your front door. Can I come up? Because it was summertime. So we ain't having school. He comes upstairs and he's like, dog, what the fuck did you do to this girl? And I'm like,
But yeah, I ain't got no kids, bro.
he's like, dog,
Am I single? I date, but I like to keep my options open.
window.
You know what I mean?
Last 20 fucking minutes. She's starting to draw a fucking.
I date, but I like to keep my options open.
I use my 2 fingers to open the blinds just enough to peep out there so that if there was somebody out there.
Hey, yo, Sebastian, we don't talk about religion and we don't talk about politics in the chat.
Is outside
You know what I mean?
my fucking window, and I'm on the second story.
For real, for real.
She's throwing some small pebbles up, trying to hit my window, and she's trying to whisper out loudly, Maurice, Maurice. I was mortified, man. I was scared shitless to go basically.
Yeah, yeah.
I was so
But yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
jacked up that I didn't want her to think that we were dating. So in my mind, I figured, okay,
all right, you guys. If we reach the next super chat milestone, which is 15 super chat, you know what I'm saying? I will stay for another hour. If we reach the next 15 super chat within the next
and dead to right.
5 minutes, I will stay for another hour until you got a whole bunch of more BHD story times. For real, for real.
Fucking courage. Because the 3 days I was in my room playing video games, I was also thinking about what the fuck I was gonna do, and how scared I was of, possibly maybe having.
What's my name?
In my mind, yeah,
Guess.
girl, you're dating her. So on the 4th day, man,
I want you to guess what my name is.
over to where Bobby Joe lives. I find her riding her bike. She sees me. She's like, "Oh my God, Maurice!" She comes over and gives me the biggest, sweetest fucking hug. She kisses me on my cheek. She's like, "Oh my God, I've been looking for you. Where you been?" I'm still scared for this, man. My hands are trembling, man. I'm sweating. I'm like, "Oh my God, I don't want you to think we're dating." After what happened that night, she's like, "Oh, okay, well," and then she lightens up a little bit. She's like, "Well, we still have sex though, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, we can definitely do that." But we never did. We never started talking or whatever. And you know what? I kind of
Nope.
regret it.
All of you guys are wrong.
Well, now that I think about dating her, I remember her name was Bobby Joe. I would have been ridiculed mercilessly.
That's sad.
Dated that girl.
Now you guys are smart.
Run like prom king or queen or or some shit. She would shit, and they would be like, introducing your prom king, the debonair, the masculine.
That's what's up. Yep. Chat, feel free to guess my name.
And yeah, I would have went up to the.
I swear to God.
His very attractive girlfriend.
All right, you guys. If we reach the next 50 in super chat, I will stick around and tell you guys way more stories. Let's see. So say a yes in the chat if you guys have ever heard the story of when I walked in on my homeboy boning a goat.
She was a really sweet girl, man. You know, she'll take care of her family.
You know what I mean?
She was really nice. She had a great personality. The only reason
Type of no in the chat if you guys have never heard that story. Type of yes in the chat if you guys ever heard the story of me walking in on my homeboy boning a goat.
You know, I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Type of no in the chat if you guys have never heard that story.
Go ahead and comment and talk about a crazy situation that you were embarrassed in. You know, nothing too bad. And with that, you guys want to hit me up, man. You guys want to talk about some stupid shit. I talk to everybody that hits me up on Twitter. No bullshit. PhD up out of this bitch. God damn it, man. I'm not gonna let this one down. This is hands down probably one of the most violent yet hilarious fights I've ever seen when I was a kid and still in high school. When I was younger, I used to get beaten up like 2 times a week because not only did I not like to fight, but I was not skinnier than all of the other kids.
That's what's up.
I also got really good grades in school. In order for me not to get my face stomped in every other freaking
You guys are funny.
I started hanging out.
Yeah. Hey, so what time is it where you guys are at? What time is it where you guys are at?
Running into a kid that I like to call Devin. Devin was a freak.
Yeah. I do these stories every single night. You know what I'm saying? Make sure to come through, kick it. You know what I mean? Chill with your boy. You know what I'm saying? I do these stories every single night.
Which I figured would help me not get
You know what I mean?
so much. I'm at my bench, and I'm benching like 150,
So
120 pounds, right? Not even for that many reps. I look over to my left, only to see Devin.
type of yes in the chat if you guys have ever heard the story of when I accidentally joined the Ku Klux Klan. Type of yes in the chat if you've heard it. Type of no in the chat if you haven't.
And physically intimidating because this dude, he had arms like freaking tree trunks. Have you ever seen someone dress up
Yep.
in like a superhero costume?
That's where I ran into. That's where I walked into my homeboy boning the goat.
It has the muscle pads
Terrible.
under their clothes and whatnot.
Terrible work. All right, so if we reach a 15 super chat, you know what I'm saying, within the next 3 minutes, I'll stick around and tell you guys that story.
Be a year younger than me. I was 15.
You know what I mean?
14, 15.
Yeah.
This dude was squatting like 5
Appreciate you for the compliment.
pounds. Now, I know what you're probably saying. Hey, Blasphemous, the bigger they are,
Yeah.
the bigger they fall, right? Now, this guy,
Appreciate the compliment, Brody.
those really big guys usually don't know how to fight because they don't get into very many fights because of how big they are. And it's an injury, they usually can't move that well. Fortunately for him,
You guys want to hear something funny? I know I never told y'all this story.
I find out where they
Type of yes in the chat if you guys have ever heard the story
amateur
of when I was dating this girl.
but he's one of
She told me I was terrible at sex,
in the freaking
so I dumped her and charged her $1,000 to get back with me.
run all the
And the goofy
by way of freaking
ass female paid, bro.
But it was super cool because
Uh-huh.
he turned out to be a really nice guy.
And I only call her a goofy
we became
because, nigga,
now me
that's like the dumbest shit you gonna say to me. What the fuck she thought I was gonna do?
and a friend of mine who
Stay?
it was
The fuck?
we're walking home from school.
I know, right? Isn't that weird?
We're passing by this park. Inside the park was
How you gonna tell me I'm horrible at sex, and then when I dump you, and then charge her $1,000, the goofy bitch gonna pay?
because the ball comes careening over and smashes it right there, right next to Devin's foot. Devin reaches down.
It was the best revenge, people. It was the best fucking revenge. Ooh, nigga. No, I did that shit for my nigga, bro. I did that shit for my homeboy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because my homeboy had a female that told him his dick was awful. You know what I'm saying? And that fucked him up. It scarred him real bad, right? You know what I'm saying? So when she told me that shit, I'm like, what the like, wait. So, you know what I'm saying? I dumped the chick, man. You know what I mean? Like charged her $1,000, man. Gonna have her to pay it. Y'all remember when I said feminism be fucking women up and it makes them have to pay? Nigga. Females got to get off that feminism shit, bro. Oh. Oh, Ciao. Hey, Ciao, are you a girl or a guy? Because you sound thirsty as fuck. As fuck. Yo, Ciao, bro, it's cool, bro. Like, why are you so lonely? Ugh. That is sad, Ciao. Like, every time you type, I envision your mouth opening, and every time you open your mouth, it smells like you're pooping. Every single time you open your mouth to chat, it's like every time you type, it's like you're pooping. Poop, 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 poop. You know what I mean? It's like you're letting out little poops everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You're so lonely, bro. Like, poor Cia so sequel. If you're a female, you must be ugly as fuck. Good Lord, bitch. Yo. You know what I'm saying? Bitch got Tyler Perry face. You know what I'm saying? Like half female, half man face having ass bitch. Like, nigga. For real. Yo. Hey, sequel, get your masculine female ass up here, nigga. Get back out here, yo. Get back out here, Goofy. Don't run now, bitch. Come on. Come on, bitch. Come on, bitch. Get your precious face having ass the fuck out here, bitch. Come on, bitch. Come on, bitch. Be your refrigerator built ass out here, bitch. Come on, bitch. Will. Don't run, bitch. Why do they always run? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Get your big ass out here, bitch. Don't run. Damn, the bitch ran. Fucking. Nigga. She was just built like a bear. Didn't have the damn courage in one. That's sad. You know what I'm saying? Good Lord, that's just funny. Yeah, no, hey, I'm just saying. She been talking shit this whole time. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Why you run, bitch? You know what I'm saying? I was trying to give you some equality. Yeah, for real. Polar bear built ass bitch. God damn. Nigga, her face was more rugged than mine. Talking shit in the chat, bitch. Hey, look, just be nice. And people will love you, bitch. You know what I'm saying? These hoes want to try to be so damn mean and shit. Nigga. They ain't gonna have nothing to run. Get your precious ass, your precious built ass out here. It's gonna run. That is sad. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, the haters be the most flimsiest niggas, yo. They hold everything about them is flimsy, you know what I'm saying? Ain't shit sturdy about these motherfuckers. Ain't shit sturdy about them niggas. You know what I mean? She paid $1,000 to get back with me. That's some shit that never happened. I mean, that's some shit that never happened with you in sight. And we know why. Hey, nigga, you better get some Blue Chew, bro. You know what I'm saying? You would need like a whole Blue Chew candy bar. You know what I'm saying? Even then. Oh. What's wrong, Insight? Never got a positive review? Yo, this nigga Insight ain't never had a female cook for him. Is that what that is? You know what I'm saying? Have you ever given a woman a choice? She picked the other dude, huh? Oh, that nigga bad. Yo, you gonna be all right, man. Oh shit. Yo, hey, look, for next 20 in super chat, I'll roast the next hater. You know what I'm saying? That's like a new gig we do. You know what I'm saying? Pee on the weak. There's nothing weaker than the haters. It is. Niggas be flimsy as shit. Huh? They confidence be noodle thin. Ramen noodle thin. Nigga. That's what's up. Alright, so hope you guys have a nice night. I'm about to get about this mug. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stay up. You know what I mean? For real, for real. Hope you guys have a great night, man. Stay up. And don't let the flimsy haters get you down, bro. You know what I mean? Don't ever let them bother you. Just tell them the truth. You know? Because you know what they say, the truth will set you free. But first, it'll piss you off. All right, step, y'all.
They stop. They get up off of it. Devin looks at the guys completely